Hello, everyone. Greetings. We are live. Welcome to Give a High Five. Hello, my name is Leena Bedre, and Give a High Five is my series of live interviews. It's called a Give a High Five because it's a virtual high five to my special guest, to the audience who is watching, who are going to tune in live and who are going to watch the replay. It's called Give a High Five because it's a series of 5 questions, and I am so looking forward for today's episode, especially. As you all know, the format of the episode, I usually start the episode with a moment of gratitude for whatever good has happened, in the business, in the community, and in personal life. But today, I am feeling grateful and I want to express my gratitude towards the amazing journeys in our community, which keeps you grounded, which keeps you humbled, which lifts you so much with high spirit, which inspires you, motivates you, and gives you courage, right? That if they can, why not we? In return, your journey or your story, if you're in the community, it also inspires so many others. So, as you know, that these episodes of Give a High Five are topic based, right? And usually, a lot of people watch it, but especially when I announce that this particular guest is going to feature today, the response on to that I got was so amazing, so overwhelming, so positive. I know so many people, right? So many people in our community are inspired by this particular person and her journey in the business and in life, right? So I see a lot of people tuned in already. So let's begin with the episode topic. So, as I said in my moment of gratitude, that I am blessed to be in this community where we get to listen and read so many amazing journeys, and so many people who has transformed their lives for the better, which gives us so much of hope and helps us to keep going, right? So in our community, there are so many people. We are a community of 165,000 people strong. We have people from all phases of life, all cultures of life, from all demographics, all walks of life. People are having different backgrounds, right? Like, say, for example, we have a leader who has passed seventh grade, but we also have so many nurses, doctors, and PhD holders, right? Degree holders. We have young people, like barely 19, 18. We also have a great grandmas in the business, right? We have born leaders in our community, but we also have people who have transformed themselves into amazing leaders, right? At the end, only two things matter. What are those? That's your courage and the belief, right? So it's the courage to take the first step in the business, to do something different, to think out of the box, to be, out of that zone of just being 9 to 5 or limiting yourself, right? To expanding your limits and possibilities and potential, right? And the belief that you have in yourself, the belief that you have in your dreams, the belief that you have in your intuition and intellect, right? And the belief that you have in this system, in this community, right? So today's episode topic is courage and belief, right? And the special guest for today, I'm humbled, I'm honored, and I'm very thankful to this person who has agreed to be on this episode. It's been a year. I really wanted to feature this person. She is originally from India, but she lives in Alberta, Canada. She's a mom of two. If I can share with her permission already, she's a single mom of two kids, and she is a leader in the community. Let me tell you, it's been 2.5 years I'm doing this business, but if there's one testimony I go back to every single time, it is hers. She is. I'm so excited to meet her in person today, virtually though. Her name is Amritjot Kaur. Please help me give her a great welcome. Hello, Amritjot. Sat Sri
Hi,
Akal. you?
Hi, Leena. Hi, Leena. Thank you so much. First of all, I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate you invited me on your page, and we are presenting
Yes,
from our community.
yes. You have no idea the kind of buzz that's going around on my business page in our smaller community, right? So many people look up to you. I know so many people who have taken the first step of faith or courage and go into step two to explore the business after seeing your interviews. I know so many people who have seen your testimonial, like when anyone new comes in and we kind of show the testimonials or people explore it themselves. I know so many people have actually went ahead and taken the courage, believing that their life would be transformed too. So I so wholeheartedly thank you for that, for sharing your life so openly with everyone, and this journey of your transformation has is leading to so many others lives being transformed. So thank you so much, Amritjot.
Yeah,
Really,
I
thank you.
really appreciate you invited me in.
Sure. So, Give a High Five is a series of interviews with 5 questions. And let me just tell you, this has been the maximum live number of people tuning in the episode ever. So, you know what is going on. All right. I'm just going to say a quick hello to whoever is tuned in, just a few comments. Banu is tuning in, very happy and excited to join this live.
Hi,
And
Banu.
this is Amritjot. Let us quickly jump to the first question. So, Amritjot, your journey has been very instrumental in inspiring so many of us in the community. Please tell our audience about your journey and how your life has changed after doing this business.
Before this business, my life was not easy, as we all know. Being a single mom, raising two kids, I have two daughters. Like they're both less than 5 years of age, and my plate is full. I don't have
Yes,
much time to do work, and it was not easy, or it was not. I was not able to go out and work somewhere else. तो मुझे यही था कि मुझे अपनी बेटियां कहीं पे भी नहीं छोड़नी. आई डोंट वांट टू ड्रॉप माय किड्स एनीवेयर. आई जस्ट वांट टू बी विद देम एंड अर्न एट द सेम टाइम.
right.
That was my main why, because my second one was born after my husband passed away. I was 6 months pregnant at the time he passed away. So it was not easy for me to took a leap of faith to invest in something like mentally, uh, because I was not practically, it's not possible for a person who was going through the trauma. But I took a leap of faith for myself, for my future, for my kids' future, because I know if I'm not taking step ahead, who will do for me? So yeah, that was my main why, just my daughters. So yeah, I just want to be with them always.
Right. You know, I totally feel for you. Your testimony of what happened in your life and how you came over, like as you said that you were pregnant when you lost your husband and partner, and how difficult it would have been that time. But it's your courage, right, to be there for your kids, to transform your life has got you here. And I totally understand the pain, because my sister, who is almost like my twin, also is in a similar boat as yours. And it's so hard on my sister too to come out of it. So kudos to you, and let me reiterate again, when Amritjot was going through this, there's this testimony which is inspiring so many of us. Even now, as it still gives me goosebumps that I remember your 160 testimony, right? When you started, you only had so much in your bank, and then what the life has changed and how the story has changed after 2 years, right, of doing this business. I mean, it is your courage, and a full kudos to you. We appreciate you sharing your personal life. It's not easy, but thank you so much. And we have someone else join in too. Hello, Leena, and says Amritjot. Very excited to see this live. It's past midnight in the UK, and Anasuya is tuning in to see you.
Thanks for joining.
Um, right. And Banu is saying, yes, Lena, I can proudly say I am one among them. I started my journey after seeing her live interview. See?
Thank you so much.
Wonderful. So it's very heartwarming to see your daughter's pictures now and see how amazing you are doing for yourself. All right, Amritjot. So next step is Next question for you is: can you tell us the importance of having courage and taking the first step in faith?
Because I don't know for some, like for others, but for me it was like I have already bearing a big loss. There
Yes.
is nothing as compared to that loss, and what if I loses something like small amount of money? What if I
Right.
loses, because it's not that much the big as loss as I have already faced. So that was my main faith, and I always have a like big faith in my Lord, in my Vaheguru, that He never, because if I see someone's ad or someone's ad pop up in my news feed, it's just because my Lord wants to show
Right.
me something, wants to show the right path so I can choose. And maybe it will work for me, maybe it will not work for me, but who knows if it works, because probability is always 50-50. But why
Yes.
not to jump in? Because I'm always like a sponge, I always soak myself. If there is a opportunity, if there is a learning, not about the business, if it's a book, if it's a movie, I always soak myself in so I can get something from that. So that was my main faith, that if God shows me something, it means like there is something for me.
This is so true. Sahi ka aapne. Even in the community, I have a post which says that if you are here, it is not a coincidence, right?
Yeah,
It is just the universe is trying to help you with your own prayers.
yeah.
You must have wished for something. You must have wished for a better life or early retirement or freedom of time to spend with your family, with your loved ones, doing something that you like, right? Or take care of yourself, or uh, you know, uh, just have wholesome success. It is not just a coincidence that you have seen this or you just ended up being in this community. And I totally believe that, uh, looking for a sign and having that faith in whatever you believe in, right? It could be God, it could be positivity, it could be the law of attraction, whatever you call it. I'm a firm believer too, and I took it as a sign when my why is my health. That's what I always say out there. So when I saw the ad, I thought it was a sign. And when I knew what it is, it was like a perfect match. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much, right? I'm so grateful. So I totally, totally agree. Having courage to just take that first step, right? Like Martin Luther King says that even if you don't see the whole staircase, right? Take that first step,
Step. Yeah.
right? Take that first step towards your goals, because that's what you take in the faith and that's what leads you towards bigger goals. So thank you so, so much for that response. Um, Wow, Amritjot, you are an inspiration. Way to go, Leena. By the way, that's my
Thank you.
husband. He never attends my live, but look at him, because he has heard me saying about you, and he is also a silent member of the community, and he has seen your testimony. So thank you so much for
Thank
tuning
you.
in live. And Abantika, so excited to see you guys. Glad to
Thank
be
you.
here.
Thank you,
She's
Vandika.
recently joined in, and she's recently started her own digital venture with us. Amazing. So, moving to question number three, Amrjot, can you please send out a message to all single moms and mothers on what it takes to believe in ourselves to make this business work for us? And Amrjot, I open the platform for you to even talk in Hindi or Punjabi or any language with English, if that would help your followers. Please go ahead, because the main intent of this episode is to inspire as many women and empower them, especially single moms. So many of them reach out to me too, and often your testimonial is shown to them. So please go ahead and use this platform to talk in any language that you would prefer.
Because as a single mom, I know it's not easy path
Yes.
for being a lady, being a woman, especially if someone else's life depend on you, especially your kids or whoever like living with you, your parents, your in-laws, whoever is with you. So you know, when we are alone, we can we can eat whatever, we can live whatever, wherever it is. But if there are lives with you, you can't do, or you can't take something for granted. And I always say, never settle for less, never settle for small things if you are really worth to do the great things. Because sometimes we are in the comfort zone, and we things like we can't do, we can't be, for example, we can't be a social media person, we
Right.
can't talk with someone. But
Right.
if it's not like that, because when you do, you will be proud on yourself. Okay, I can do this. Why I didn't start earlier? Or maybe if you earned a lots of because with me there are so many people whom I never met personally, but our relationship are like the family members. And I always think, whenever I go to US, whenever I go to other provinces in Canada, I always like, I'm eager to meet them, because always relation starts with the trust, with the faith, with the real, the with the what the real you are. So if you are a good, if you are a trustworthy, if you are a bold, if you are having a courage, if you are self-lover, then only these things come to you by others. But if you don't think that you are worth of yourself, nobody like knows your worth.
Right.
So you have to prove yourself, nobody else can do. I always say in my lives, in my post, that you are the commander of your life, nobody else can do. For example, if you are not a single mom, or if you're a single not married yet, and your brother or your father, you're working somewhere, they can just drop you at your workplace, but you have to do the 8, 9 or 5 hours, or how long you're doing the shift. You just have to be there. वो आपको एक बाहर just छोड़ के आएंगे, और जो काम की पॉलिटिक्स होती है और जो सारा कुछ, you just have to face.
Right.
Nobody else can do for you. अगर आप कहीं पे घूमने जाओगे, they can be with you, but what you are enjoying, what you are facing, it's all you are doing by yourself.
Yes.
तो आपके साथ कोई है, कोई नहीं है, doesn't matter, because अगर आपके साथ भी कोई है, they just can motivate you, they just can pressurize to do something, but you have to do by yourself. तो अगर आप अकेले हो, आपके साथ कोई है, doesn't matter, क्योंकि जो आपको करना है वो आपको ही करना है। वो आपको काम के बाहर छोड़ के आएंगे, बट आपको ही काम करना है। आपको चोट लग जाएंगी, वो डॉक्टर के पास लेके जाएंगे, बट यू हैव टू फेस द पेन, you have to bear the pain. So I just want to say, all the moms, especially to single moms, सारी communities में ऐसा होता है, but especially in our Indian community, लोग, आप सोचते हो कि अगर आप बाहर जाओगे, आप कुछ करोगे, तो लोग आपको ये बोलेंगे, वो बोलेंगे, who cares?
Right.
अगर वो चीज आपके माइंड से निकल जाएंगी, then you can grow, because who like whoever someone is thinking about you, it's none of your business. अगर आप यही सोचेंगे, तो वो क्या सोचेंगे? यू जस्ट हैव टू थिंक कि आप क्या सोच रहे हो, आप क्या चाहते हो, बिकॉज आप जहाँ पे बैठे हो, जिस कमरे में, जिस घर में, वेयर यू आर सिटिंग, यू जस्ट हैव टू मैटर कि आपकी सराउंडिंग में जो लोग हैं वो क्या सोचते हैं, वो क्या चाहते हैं। उसके बाहर की जो चार दीवारी है, यू डोंट हैव टू वरी कि वो क्या कह रहे हैं, बिकॉज नो बडी इज पेइंग योर एक्सपेंसेस, नो बडी। अगर आपके दुख, यू आर बेयरिंग योर सॉरोज, तो आपका सक्सेस भी आपको ही लाइक, यू आर जस्ट, आपकी जो
Yes.
खुशी है वो भी आपकी, आप ही हिस्सेदार हो उसको एंजॉय करने के लिए। सो या, so you just know your worth, that you are more than worthy, you're thinking about yourself.
Amazing, Amritjot. Loud and clear message for empowerment, for being the, what do you call it, being your own architect of your life, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, you have to shape your own life. You are out there in the world. You have to deal with your pain, sorrows, as you rightly said, and you have to be sure that you are the alchemist of your own happiness, right? You have to get the happiness yourself. So, and not just talking here, you have proven this so well and clear out to so many. So kudos to you. I really appreciate and applaud you for this. Wonderful, wonderful. And Sis Amritjot, your courage is mind blowing. God bless.
God bless you too, Manu. She's always there for me. Like whenever I achieve something, she always message me. She always comment under my lives, under my posts. Like these things always motivate us to move ahead. That there is someone
Yeah.
who's watching our journey and making us so more proud to do something else for someone else too.
You know, Amritjot, when you said yes, the first person I thought was Bhanu because I knew how happy she would be. She's been like a strong supporter of these live series too. Basically, she supports everyone possible, but you know, she's been such a strong supporter for me too. Recently, even she hit an amazing milestone in her business. So congratulations! But kindness is her main game, and you know, it comes very naturally to her. She's a very kind soul. But yeah, see, Bhanu, there you go,
Yeah.
and yeah, and amazing. So yeah, I knew that, you know, amongst the happiest, I messaged her that amongst, I knew who would be happiest besides me is Banu, that you're alive here. All right. So we have someone commenting saying yes, Banu is amazing, that she is. All right, Amritjot, so can you please tell us the five best things as per you about our digital business, please?
Actually, my answer here will be there are so many things,
Yes, there's so
but at least, yeah, there are like five things are first of all, I don't have to disturb my kids' lives that I have to do this thing and you just sit around and watch me doing something. No, I always give the time when they are sleeping, when they're playing. Since day one, I joined this business, so the flexibility, I loved it. So, as I told before this live, I went to India just for a month and I just spent there 4 months. That's the because this is the reason we can be anywhere and still it's working. You don't have to sit at the same place and still. No, it's not like that. You can move anywhere. You can go to the vacations. You can attend weddings. Wherever you are, business is with you. So the time flexibility and wherever you are going. So the third thing I love, I was in the comfort zone. I was not a camera person. I was not a talkative person, and it's not like talkative means. Maybe I was in a trauma, so that was the reason. But yeah, so but I learned so many things after being in this business because I met so many like-minded people, so many positive people in this community. So it brings more positivity in me. So third one is the positivity, and the fourth one, I was on the medication after my husband passed away. I was in the depression that my parents was thinking I would not be like it was not easy for me to recover from that thing. So I was going down day by day. But after being in this business, it there was something like we can say distraction, or I have a something else like मुझे ये कि मुझे कुछ मेरे बच्चे तो हैं, उसके अलावा मुझे जीने का या कह लो कि मुझे लाइफ को एंजॉय करने का जरिया मिला. I got a source of like something like source of distraction, source of um, earning तो था ही और learning भी कह सकते हो. तो I just मुझे वो medication नहीं लेनी पड़ती है. I don't have to. I keep myself busy. I have so many good people around me कि मुझे मैं ये नहीं समझती हूँ कि आपकी फैमिली ही होती है. आपके साथ वो लोग भी मैटर करते हैं जो आप 2 बजे भी रात को अगर मैसेज कर रहे हो तो दे आर अप विद यू टू नो व्हाट्स गोइंग विद यू. सो मुझे ऐसे लोग कम्युनिटी में मिले हैं और जिसकी वजह से मैं अपने आप को रिकवर कर पाई हूँ हेल्थ वाइज. सो ऑफ कोर्स माय हेल्थ. एंड फिफ्थ, लास्ट बट नॉट या सो इट्स कि मुझे ऐसी ऐसी चीज़ें सीखने को मिली हैं. मुझे वो लोग भी मोटिवेट करते हैं बेसिकली इट्स अ मोटिवेशन, लाइक द फिफ्थ पॉइंट, कि मुझे मोटिवेशन ऐसे लोगों से मिलती है कि जो लोग पढ़े भी नहीं हैं, जो लोग कैमरा पर्सन भी नहीं है, जो सोशल मीडिया पे एक्टिव नहीं है, जिनके पास टेक्निकल स्किल्स भी नहीं है, still they are doing really well in this business. So
Yes.
whenever I feel down in this business, or whenever I feel down in my life, I always look up for them. I just scroll up their pages, scroll up their journeys, that if they can do, why I can't. मुझे भगवान ने और लॉर्ड ने मुझ में कौन सी कमी डाली है जो उनमें नहीं है कि मैं नहीं कर सकती हूँ. If they can do, definitely I can do. So yeah, the fifth one will be the motivation which I got from lots. There are so many. मेरे पास एक नाम नहीं है जिनको मैं mention करूँ. There are so many names on my list that I can look up them, and whenever I feel down, I just go and see them, and I got a motivation, and next day, boom, yeah.
Amazing. I am so happy with this, especially this response to this question, because it just sums it up. My story for some another day, but there are so many overlapping things between you and me, and kind of, how we came through and how this business has been our. I always say that, in the community, that it's been my ikigai now. Ikigai is the reason for being, right? Like a new life, right? So thank you. It was wonderful, wonderful answer. And yeah, so Amritjot, this episode is called Give a High Five, and in this we have 5 questions. Now, 4 questions are professional, and one question is personal. It's because we all want to know a little bit about your life, right? You already shared quite a lot, but let's move towards the joyous part. I've kept this for the last one. You have recently, I think last week, you have achieved a very, very, very big milestone in the business. So congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Bahut bahut mubarak ho. I know how much hard work has gone behind it, and a lot of prayers, right? So congratulations. So please let us know how you're celebrating this huge milestone in this business, Amritjot.
Um, of course, I never believed कि मैं यहाँ तक पहुँचूंगी. मुझे कभी नहीं पता था कि when I took a step one, that I took a leap and uh, I will be in a big community और मेरा नाम leaders में होगा.
हाँ जी.
मुझे limelight में रहना नहीं पसंद है, but still there are so many people who knows me, who message me and always congratulate me and saying like we know you. And मुझे इतना, I just feel sometimes I shocked myself because last week मैं Costco गई and there was a lady and she says, I know you, I follow you from a long time. And I was like, okay, I'm not a celebrity, but sometimes कभी आपने ऐसे ही भागते हो, you're not wearing good clothes, and I'm the
Exactly,
same like
right?
a person, जैसे मैं हूँ वैसे ही हूँ, but sometimes मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि लोग आपको इतना फॉलो करते हैं, आप ऐसे ही उठ के बाहर आ गए हो, तो मुझे थोड़ा सा बन ठन के रहना पड़ता है. एंड एंड मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है जब मुझे कोई ये बोलता है कि मेरी लाइफ चेंज हुई है आपकी वजह से, तो दैट्स माय बिग अचीवमेंट. So it's not all about the money. It's all about the blessings I'm getting. It's all about the wishes. और जो मेरी वजह से लोगों के घर में they're earning, लोगों के घर में food आ रहा है. So that's a big blessing for me. And yeah, मुझे I feel कि जितना मैं what I'm giving to others, मुझे उससे 100 गुना I'm getting multiply 100 from my Lord, because my deeds are always good. I always help. I always take care of others with just my good heart, with my clear heart. I don't expect anything in return, but I always get in return in abundance. So of course I'm celebrating my big milestone. Uh, I just bring Vaigru in my home. We have a
So
Khand
that
Path.
part.
Yes, and we organized a family gathering. And in future, of course, I will be doing my business meeting with my all my business partner, who are living in Edmonton, because I never got a chance to meet them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the part pictures. They were amazing.
Yeah.
Very, very a blessed way to celebrate your journey.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
amazing. Wonderful. We have few people congratulating you. I'm glad I'm able to watch this interview live. I salute your courage, truly inspiring. So, Amritjot, hearing testimonies like these, I really feel motivated and inspired, um, and gives me more courage to follow the dreams. Uh-huh.
Thank you and
And,
good luck.
mhm.
Always good luck
I'm
to you.
speechless. Thank you, thank you, thank you, both Leena and Amritjot. Thank you so much for this touching interview. God bless all.
Thank you,
Such
Banu.
beautiful.
I
Uh,
wish you all the best and many more milestones for you.
yes, and Banu is giving you a virtual hug. All right. So once again, thank you, Amritjot, for taking our time to feature
Thanks to
on
you
my page
for
and the
inviting
community.
me, because if there are so many who knows me, but if somebody miss or somebody don't know me, they can know and they
Yes,
can got motivation. And if somebody, if someone's life change because of me, it will be really great pleasure for me, really.
absolutely, absolutely. It is a blessing. I say that too. And whatever you said about meeting people, because just on my page I have put like someone met me in the mall just last weekend, and it's amazing that people walk up to you. And guess what? It turned out that business partner of ours, she lives in my neighborhood, and
Yeah.
it is amazing how often you end up meeting people that end up knowing you, and then they've been following. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to help others know about this venture. That itself is a blessing, just to give information to them and how their lives transform. And then if they take a decision with the mentoring and the guidelines and the coaching that happens after that, that enhances the blessings even more.
Yeah.
So we all appreciate, people are going to watch the replay will also appreciate. So let me give you all the wishes in advance. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to meeting you sometime in person, hopefully in the convention in August, if you are there. And yeah, thank you for your time. Thank you for all who've tuned in. As I said, it's the highest number of live people tuned in on this episode. So thank you to all who have tuned in watching live. I know a lot of people are going to watch the replay. Thank you so much. I hope this episode helps a lot of people, not just women, everyone, but especially women and moms and single moms. If you're watching this, I hope you found some inspiration and are motivated by Amritjot's journey. Thank you all. Have a
Thank
good
you so
evening,
much.
everyone. Greetings. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amritjot. Bye bye.